Shit. Damn. You talk about audio issues. Hey, man. Hey, one thing we are not is technologically sound, man. So I definitely want to apologize. But we own, man. This is Hitman Holla. We are here talking about obviously the mega match that just went down this past Saturday. Shout out to ARP. Shout out to RBE. Maxed out event. Hitman versus Cassidy. And we were just talking about what I asked you the question at the end of the first interview. Mm-hmm. Did you think that you personally had made any mistakes prior to the battle or in the battle itself? And for me, it was one thing that looking back on it now, I don't want to say it was a mistake, but it definitely put an additional pressure on you that played a very big piece in this role. And I kind of, when we were talking earlier today, man, I kind of made this reference and this analogy that you are the LeBron James of battle rap when it comes to getting critiqued, getting criticized, the bar always going higher, no matter, you know what I'm saying, what level you actually reach it on. But I remember, if you remember, and you a sports fan, and I know you're going to remember this, when LeBron first went from Cleveland to Miami, and he did that first press conference. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a little bit of a parallel universe to LeBron saying that and to you saying that you would make sure Cassidy would never get booked again?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing in the battle rap. But the thing is, bro, like that's how I felt coming into the battle, regardless. But the only thing that changed is that just changed the way people wanted. People didn't want to even see me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's different from basketball because it don't matter. Everybody in there can be born. If you make the shot, you make the shot. You know what I'm saying? If you get the steal, you get the steal. If you dunk, you dunk. They can't stop that. But in battle rap, they can judge on what they want to cheer for. They can make average ball sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? They can go into fans where they got more control of the outcome and want to leave what's hot and what's not. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between battle rap. Like in sports, you can say whatever. If I say we're gonna beat you 20-0, it's all up to them. The fans ain't got nothing to do with that outcome. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, in battle rap, it definitely put more pressure on me. But I like pressure coming into a battle anyway. It's like, man, that make me, you know what I'm saying, want to bring my A game and not play, you know. So, but it definitely was the same thing. It put extra pressure on me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so take me through your mindset the day of the battle, leading up to the battle. What is going through your mind? What is Hitman Holla thinking? What is he doing leading up to this battle?
Man, nothing, chilling, just vibing, man, just playing the battle a million times in my head before it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I want to go first? Do I want to go second? If I win a coin toss, I want to see the room. I can't wait to see how the crowd reacting to the battle before mine. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. Yeah, you know, so that's all I'll be thinking about. Basically, I just ran through my rounds over and over and over on the way there and just playing it out like they should react to this, they should like this. If they don't like this, I should probably switch this to the, you know what I'm saying? Little stuff I'll be thinking about, just little stuff like that.
Okay. So you finally get to the venue and you get to see the crowd. Now you know what I'm saying? We haven't seen crowds of that magnitude in a year plus. So for you, what was it like? What was the environment like? What was the, you know, if you don't mind me using my own phrase, what was the temperature in the room?
Yeah, it was ready, man. You know, they was a little on edge. You know, they've been there since 10 in the morning. You know, so our battle started, I think, at 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? So about 10 hours or whatever it was, they've been staying. So they just was ready. They still was excited. It was a tough crowd. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would say it wasn't a battle rap crowd. But I like the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no problem with them. They was ready to cheer and boo, whatever they, you know what I'm saying? That's what they pay their money. They go do whatever they want. They was ready, you know? So it was a cool crowd.
All right. And so most people don't want to go first in a battle. Why did you elect to go first?
Because I went first in all my battles except 2. Out of 35 battles, I went first every time. I just like going first. Like I be so amped. I just be so ready to set the bar. But a lot of people say my rounds would be better if I go second. Like my first verse, first surf was second. Who else I go second with? Rich Dollars, I went second. That's true. I only went theirs, and all of them are good rounds. So like people say I should go second, but I just be rolling. I just can't. I'd be excited. I'd be like, man, let's get it. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So I like going first. I heard dudes say I went first because I think he said something like I went first because I was scared or I wanted to. Some bullshit he said, bro. I went first 33 times in my career, bro. like they paint another narrative that I went first because I was so scared and I was so nervous and I wanted to beat him to the. He also said 10 dudes wrote my first round. If I get on the internet and say, man, somebody wrote Cassidy round, they'll be like, see, he thinks somebody wrote his round. You know he lost. They letting this dude say 10 rappers wrote my first round.
No, that's true. That's one of the narratives. Like, why would at this point in your career do you really need that?
Do I need what?
Would you need a writer? Would you need something? You know what I'm saying? After
who gonna want to write for me though? Like who gonna want to write for me? If I'm at the top and everybody, like who would I let write for me, knowing they can just switch on me any moment and just show or tell? You know what I'm saying? Like what kind of? Do you know if somebody was writing for me, and even an allegation came out there, bro? They had killed. They don't like me. They looking for any reason. Why would I give somebody a chance to write for me just so they could be like, I wrote for Hitman Holla, and then like, I don't even make sense. I don't even rap like nobody. They say I don't got bars. So if somebody writing for me, you would think they have bars. Can't nobody perform like me. Who I'm going to take? Like what? Like that don't make sense, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I can't win for losing.
And I guess that's one of the major narrative about Hitman Holla, next to being, you know, quote unquote emotional, is the fact that you are all performance based. So what do you say to the people that say that? Like how do you even combat that at this point, or do you even try to combat that at this point in your career?
Nah, because I get, like I said in my second verse, Cassidy, Cass, where the fuck you been? I'm a star these days. Busy schedule, have to smuggle you in. I can't rap, then why none of them win? I created the style and battle rap that you struggling in. Like, if I don't rap, if I can't rap, it ain't that much dancing or twisting around in the world. You gotta rap to beat opponents. So if I can't rap, how do I got clear wins over the best people in a battle rap culture? You don't beat some of the guys I beat at their A game by dancing. You know what I'm saying? So I never trip off that, bro. I just know it just come with, it's just like with LeBron or something. They say, yo, like I'm a Kobe fan, so I used to hate on LeBron just because I was a Kobe fan. Man, he can't score. He can't score. He just don't score and look like, you know what I'm saying? I had to really realize, like, I be saying he can't score, but every night he got 34. He got 29. He averaged 34. You know, so it's just like, man, I don't be tripping off that, bro. The way I rap and the way I do things got me in the position I am today. Give me the big checks, give me the most views. I don't want to rap like I told him. Stop comparing me to the pins in battle rap. All them niggas got a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, that's a fact.
Go get your man. The rounds thinking one. So check this out. I never did it, but I'm gonna break it down round by round by round.
Hey, before you get into that, man, make sure that y'all sharing the broadcast. Make sure y'all liking the video, man. This is Hitman Holla. This is his first and his last interview talking about the mega match that just went down between him and Cassidy. Shout out to ARP. Shout out to RBE. You know what I'm saying? And the whole staff over there. Maxed out card, man. Make sure that y'all are sharing the broadcast. This is part 2 of an impromptu interview, man.
We're gonna get this one right.
Well,
they gonna like this.
But we definitely appreciate Hitman Holla. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that we did get the interview right, man. Making sure that the Wi-Fi, the connection is good. We good, man. So go ahead.
So listen, man, this is the first time I ever did. I'm gonna break it down. Like we finna have some fun. So look, first round. I'm already feeling good. I'm like, man, I won a coin toss. I go first. You know, I start off, nigga, in the industry, I don't give a fuck what you did. This is my house. Take off your shoes when you walk in my crib. You know, I started off like that to let everybody know, man, I'm finna show them the difference. Every line in my first round, every single one got a crowd reaction. Like, what I mean by crowd reaction, like some got or it was either ooh. That's what I mean. Now, I'm not saying everyone got a haymaker, but everyone got a crowd reaction. Every line in my first. From that bar to the ending, when I see better whole bang got two more, everyone got a crowd reaction. So as I'm going through my round, when I heard him go crazy off the on my house, take your shit off and go to my crib, I'm like, oh, he in trouble. They like that because I went straight to the temperature bar. I heard you say you thought it was for you. Yeah, you can claim it. You can claim it. You know, just like, but my bars ain't never really random. They all meant for the situation. I told him I was looking for him before. I was looking for him. I was trying to check his tip before we came in. Like, man, we gonna bat like you, or we gonna finish the battle, or you still on that face-off shit. What we doing? That's what that ball was for. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they got a little. That wasn't just no regular COVID ball. That was a real life. You know what I'm saying? So they went. They was like, ooh, I'm not. They heating up. Then that's when I hit him with the calico bar. You know what I'm saying? You let Calico your rounds at the face-off. I'm gonna let you your rounds from a Calico. They went crazy. Like every ball is
typical. I was in the favor. That was hard.
Listen, every bar is hitting. Typical Hitman. They going. That's what all the recaps I hear rapping. Man, the first round is finna get spooky. Like I went crazy. I do the same Hitman. You know what I'm saying? So they the best ball from the first round Of course, you know, the whole building. I don't know what they be saying online, but if you ain't never seen Hitman live, the building shake when I remix. I remix, the building literally shakes, and everybody repeat it. Everybody do the shit with me. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? That might have been the loudest. Reaction remix, but I still had slick stuff in there that was just big boring them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bars like my little brother shooter as well. I had a whole bunch of stuff in the first round that worked. I felt good. So when I ended, I felt good. I'm like, yeah, this gonna be his best round. We all knew coming in the battle, his first rounds be his best rounds out of all his rounds. So I'm like, first one gonna be a better, but that's gonna be too much for him, right? So he get the rapping, and he's saying stuff that the crowd is fucking with. I'm like, oh, they fucking with him. I'm like, okay, I see what kind of night this is. They fuck like, cause he not bombing with no crazy haymakers. He's saying little stuff. You know what I'm saying? You had to go and get your, like he said, Reed had left it in the car, but you had it in your bag, and then they going crazy. Like they going crazy like for room rockets. I'm like, oh, they finna try to get me out of here. I'm like, so he doing good though. And I'm not knocking him. He doing good. Like he doing good. So I'm listening. He's saying little stuff. He's saying stuff like combination, like a master lock. If I would have said that, they'll stone me in it. They would stone me in the battle rap world if I said that as a punchline. They went crazy for it. So in my head, I'm like, yeah, it's a long night. They loving them. They hate me right now. They going crazy for everything. It's a long night. Fuck it. So as he going, I'm like, okay. In my head, I'm like, please keep rapping. Because every time I think he gonna stop, if he stop here, they gonna try to give him this round. I'm like, I know them. It's Hitman. If he got a good round, if he stop right here, they gonna give him this round. So in my head, I'm like, keep going, Cass. I'm like, keep rapping. Please keep rapping. He keep rapping. It died down for like 2 minutes. He died. He killed himself. My first round was start to finish. No dry spots. Start to finish. My first round was a crowd reaction. Boom, 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 boom. His was boom, 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 boom. Then like 2 minutes of nothing. So in my head, I'm like, yes. Because I've been in these situations. I know they're going to kill him for that. But the narrative is Hitman. They ignore that.
So make sure you reiterate what you were saying when you mean reaction. You're not saying that you got cheered every line.
Yeah, what I mean is like it wasn't no dry line. So it was either or ooh, it was either, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was no dry. I didn't say nothing. They was just like, you know what I'm saying? My first round, every line got a reaction. So if you pick any bar in there and you go look at it, you're gonna see crowd or whatever they're gonna say, like, ooh, like he cooking, like he heating up. Even the setups hitting. That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Not every line was a hate maker, every line. But it wasn't no dry spots in my first. That's what I mean. It wasn't no dry spots.
Okay, I'm not about to sit here and short Cassidy round because, like you said, his first round was the most, to me, definitely the most potent of all three of his rounds. But he had an angle, and an angle that everyone's talking about, and an angle that hit hard in the building, and that is him signing an autograph for you. And I'm looking at it in the chats. That's all they want to talk about is Spalding. Spalding this, Spalding that. Well, let's play basketball. What is going on with this story?
I'm so happy he told that story because I knew what I had in the third. And my whole third, and my story trumps that because not only is it true, I'm a rapper. I wouldn't bring a basketball for Cassidy to sign. I don't know if they're trying to say that's real or they think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? So I was a rapper too. So I would never bring a basketball for a rapper to sign when I was a rapper. I'd rather get, you know what I'm saying? That don't even make sense. But I won a battle rap tournament. And that came with, it's a difference. Even though it's an autograph, but I didn't ask for the autograph. That came with the win. You get an autograph CD, hoodie, and free studio time, and you meet Cash. My time, you know what I'm saying? So in my head, I'm like, oh, he brought it up. I'm like, I said, they're going to kill him for that. Because when they hear the real story and how I trumpet to where, nigga, you had a 16-year head start and I hawked you down, I'm feeling like, I'm like, oh, they going to kill him. But paint the narrative. They don't care about the truth. They care about what he said, and it don't matter what I said. How can somebody say, I swear to God, I gave you an autograph, I signed your Spalding, then I come back with, I won a battle rap, I got that, I told you I wanted to battle you then, y'all laugh, and it took 16 years, 2 rounds later for you to realize I was dead ass. You had a 16-year head start, and I hawked you down. I'm DK Metcalf. How do that not trump that? Because the thing, I was 16. Niggas acting like I got an autograph from Cassidy when I was 27 or something. I was 16. How are y'all? And then that's a public story. I put that story out there a year ago. That only would have worked if the whole press run was, Cass, you ain't been nobody to me, never, nigga. You ain't never been shit. That would have killed me if he would have brought up that and had facts that I ain't shit to you. I signed you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's when that wouldn't have worked. But if I'm the one that put the story out there already, how's people saying it don't make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I think that's where I kind of lost that narrative, lost a lot of movement and a lot of traction with me. It was simply that, yes, you did address it. Yes, you did say you were a fan of Cassidy.
Yeah,
as a battle rapper, as a mainstream battle rapper, you were a fan, as most people were. And so like you said, your third round angle, for me, it negated what he said in the first round because you told a clear and defined story. And most people, when I was watching it live, most people were saying, well, why isn't he reacting in the first round? Why weren't you reacting to what he was saying? And it's like, if you listen, he don't got to react because he already counter wrote for what happened in the third round.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't react to nobody in none of my battles. If I were to react, that's what I'm saying. I can't win. If I would have said anything, oh, Hitman ain't never did that. Hitman, Cassidy striking a nerve. Hitman, look, Hitman, you know what I'm saying? I can't win, bro. Like, I can't win. You know what I'm saying? So, is it clear? So when he said that, in my mind, I was like, oh yeah, he in trouble. He gonna lose the third because my story gonna hit just as hard because he brought it up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I gave it, you had a 16-year head start. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking of, so as he's saying it, that's why I'm like, oh, he in trouble. I'm like, I'm glad he said it in his first. So I'm gonna end it with the real story, you know, so what happened and how it hawks you down. So that's what I was thinking. But like I said, his first was his best. And I was thinking, please stop. Please keep rapping, Cass. Because if he would have stopped earlier, they really would have tried to give him that round. You gotta understand. They trying to give him that round. And he had 2 minutes of nothing. I'm talking 2 minutes of like nothing.
No.
Everybody was saying like, yo, he ruining it. Like he ruining it. So I'm like, yeah, he tripped. In my head, I'm like, yeah, he tripped. I'm up 1-0 going into the second.
So as I look over his rounds, like you said, you had the first round, the first bar that I wrote down for Cassidy was before they tried to stop Corona, I was wearing masks, giving a nigga left when they 6 feet when they put the casket drop. Like he definitely his strongest round. But he did spend the majority of that first round talking about that Spalding angle and bringing that up. And then again, as you said, you knowing what you had in the round, you're not someone who I've ever seen really lift your head up when you're hearing people around. You really just kind of put your head down. So it wasn't new to me, but it seemed to be new to a lot of different people, man.
Like I said, there's a lot of new people that's paying these nerves that don't know nothing. And since the battle rap culture not loyal, they not even trying to be 1,000 and be like, okay, y'all wild and Hitman been doing that. They running with it. It's niggas just telling. I'm seeing battle rappers like, look at Hitman body language. Bro, I'm the same me every battle, bro. These are battle rappers that saying that's how much they hate me and envy me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that was crazy. But
so we get to the second, and we're not going. So I saw somebody put this up in the chat, and I think it's a good question. They asked, "Do you think if you would have swapped your second and your third, it would have been received better as a rebuttal?"
Yeah, but I was scared because they was liking his first round so much, and I knew he did well enough. I ain't know how much. I'm like, when if he got 3 of those? I know I wanted to end with the Nick Cannon and the show out and the stuff. I wanted to end with that. If I would have brought that then and then let my second be my third, the fans would have. You see, they don't like me. You see, they can't wait. So if I would have ended bad, you gotta understand. They trying to say I ended with the best. I brought a mogul on stage. I ended with show out, and they still don't like it. So imagine I would have ended with my week around and that setting was my second. They would have killed me. Oh, he ended whack. He lost. Like they still trying to say I lost, and I ended. My third round was just as fire as my first. So can you imagine if I would have had the second, third? So I was thinking about that, and I knew my third was so fire. Like I gotta end with that. So whether my second hit or not, I just hope my second hit because the third gonna icing on the cake. So it would have been a good rebuttal, but I was like, they gonna remember it because I'm gonna bring it back up for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't too much worried.
Mm-hmm.
But so going into the second, you know, I already knew. I was like, man, I'm rapidly rapping this second. Like when I start off, I'm like, damn, they kind of So I was like, fuck it. So I'm rapping. Dry spot come, boom, they boo. I'm like, fuck it. I've been here before. I'm like, I ain't tripping. I say it over and like to get my momentum back. They cheer. It was weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they booed and cheered me twice in the same round for shit that they booed. That's never happened. I think Jay Black said it. Like they booed me for a line. I said, don't worry about it. I bring it back to just get my momentum back, and then they say the line with me. It was weird.
So on the fly, I don't mean to cut you off, but on the fly, for again watching it live on the VOD, it looked like in the second round the crowd completely turned against you, and you was able to, like you said, fight your way out of that. Did you at that point in time? Did you kind of revert back in the old Hitman Holla? Like, okay, it's about to be one of them ones. We might as well be back on the East Coast in New York again.
Like I said, I've been there many a times. That's why I ain't fold, I ain't choke, I ain't stumble, I ain't get mad. Like, y'all niggas, I ain't do nothing. I said, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't worried about it. It actually made me just start rapping faster and just not even stopping. And they start liking it. So it was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I'm like, okay, they booing. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, they booing. I'm like, they gonna try to kill me. I'm like, oh my God. But as I just kept going, they start cheering. I got them right back. You know what I'm saying? End up had some major lines in there that hit. Got them right back on my side. So they booed 2 spots. So they booed 2 lines in my second round. Yeah. And they also cheered for them.
It was the headshot. Boy,
I can't believe that. I told him, man, I get even where I'm from. So Barry better stay with the odds. Headshot. Boy, I let her bow down in your temple. Cash, you better pray to your God. And they booed it. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, bro. So I'm like, I was like, damn. So they booed it. Then I resaid it. They said it with me because I was finna just. So I said, all right, fuck, I don't care. Then I just started over just to get my momentum back. And then they said it with me. So I'm like, all right, whatever. And then they booed.
It was the Oster tag. I really came from nothing, my nigga. I'm supposed to brag. You was on the
Oster tag line?
Huh? They booed the Oster tag line.
I really came up from nothing, my nigga. I'm supposed to brag. You was on the block in the 90s. Okay, Oster tag, chill. For they carry you out. That's a grocery bag. Don't make me put this arm up, nigga. I give a toast to Cash, top battle rappers today, and you close to last. No drive behind that wheel. You was supposed to crash. Like, I don't know what. I don't know how. I don't know why. But, and then, like I said, let me tell you, they paint a narrative. All Cash whack bars was his haymakers. They keep using my setup lines to compare to that. You know what I'm saying? So they saying stuff like, oh, he said carry you out like a grocery bag. And then, no, my nigga, that's just a setup line. Like, if you want to say it's a weak setup line, cool. I would never have an outdated punchline. They say, oh, he said acrobat. No, that was a buildup. I didn't end the bar like flip him like an acrobat and wait on a chair. No, I said uppercut, flip him like an acrobat. Leave bullets stuck in your head. Keep that in mind. Let's get back to that. That's the narrative that they paint on me. In order to make it fair, they got to use everything that I did bad and everything he did good to make it even. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you sit up there and say I said carry out like a grocery bag like that was my end bar? There was whole little setups. You know what I'm saying? So,
anyway. I'll say this also about the second round. So after you got booed, I thought you pulled a veteran move. And I don't know, again, like you said, that second round was meant for the smaller room. So obviously your cadence and delivery is going to be a little bit faster than what you usually do. But it felt like even after they started booing, you sped up your cadence even more. So it would be no crowd.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I bet. So because at first I was still speeding up, but I was still stopping. Like, okay, let them react. So when they start like booing lines, I'm like, I bet. I just went through it. Like, I bet. So if y'all gonna boo this, y'all gonna have to boo all this. So when I start doing like that, they start cheering. That's why I was worried. They start cheering for the lines that they booed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it. They booed two lines. They booed the Oster tag line and the bow down your temple line, whatever. So I'm like, cool. I got it right back. Ended with a high note with the standover cast ARP. I'm doing for Ab. You know what I'm saying? And they cheered. I got out the round. So in my head, I'm like, I really need Cassidy to be trash this round. If he's anywhere past good, they're going to go back to the first and give him that one and say he's up 2-0. That's what I'm saying in my head. So I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm like, damn, they done booed me. I got it back, though, so I just need Cass to be trash. I say, even if this round can be debatable, I'm in good shape because I know my third. I know what I'm sitting on, Paul. So I'm like, be trash. I think his first line or something, I can't remember, but I think he got a reaction. And I remember like, oh my fucking God. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, man, they gonna kill me. If he got a decent second, they can kill me.
So his bar in the second was all your bars falsified. But when you brought the fake teeth, you should have brought a smaller size.
And they laughed at that. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, they got a reaction. They got a reaction, I think.
Yeah.
So and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, they really trying to get me out of here. They just went crazy off a teeth joke, off a wilding out joke. Let me would have said that. They would have booed me out the culture, bro. So he said that they went crazy. In my head, I'm like, oh, it's a long night, Holla. I'm like, yeah, they finna get you out of here. They do not want you. They just booed a bow down in your temple. Pray to your God and went crazy off a teeth joke. I said, I'm in trouble. So in my head, I'm like, fuck.
So I wrote bars down for all three rounds, but I just want to highlight some of the bars for Cassidy. Mm-hmm. Shut your mouth up, nigga. Them damn teeth so big, I still see them when your mouth shut, nigga.
and they went. I think they went crazy. I think, if I'm not mistaken, or they got some kind of reaction. And I'm just like, bro. So y'all booing bars and laughing at cheap jokes. I'm just like, bro, they wilding. But then I don't remember, but his second verse just went downhill completely. And I was so happy. I'm like, yes. I'm like, yes, bro. I'm like, he just fucked up. I'm like, yeah, because now I saw people going there like, oh, because he got booed. You understand? I got booed twice. He got booed.
He got, so I got the bars he got booed. We're gonna play fair. We're gonna play fair. Play fair. So you read Little Riding Hood, peep the plot. A red blood went riding in the hood, but you look like the big bad wolf. What big teeth you got? That got booed. That absolutely got booed. And then I've been
talking about my bars,
and you a decent height. But if you what do you say? If Fist to Fly, they gonna connect like the cheapest flight. Like that also got booed.
And they telling me that. See, that's what I'm saying. They gonna tell you, oh, Hitman got booed. They ain't gonna tell you I got booed twice and got the crowd back. They ain't gonna say he got booed 6 times and never got it back. How can you win that round? You know what I'm saying? Like how? Like that don't even like tell me how could you win that round? Little Red Riding Hood bars and cheap jokes, and you got booed. How can you win that round?
Hey man, I'm just here for it. I think another bar he said. Now I will say he had the Hitman. I did like the Hitman line. He said you don't live an illegal life. Iceman, Al Capone, Beanie Siegel life. That's a real Hitman, famous for taking people's life. You shot basketballs, battle rap, and soon to be casting calls. I did like that. I like that angle. I'm not gonna lie. But
the thing is, out of that second, he had probably 2 things that got crowd. I mean, not big crowd reaction, but just like, okay, yeah. I think he had 2 things, but he was on stage for like 8 minutes, and all his material got booed. He got booed for like 6 minutes out of that 8 minutes.
So we going to the third. Now,
after his second Nova, I'm feeling good because I'm like, I won the first, especially after he didn't rap 2 minutes and didn't say nothing, then no crowd reaction. He ended his first dry. I'm like, I won the first. Then the second, I'm like, I won clearly because I got the crowd back and had way more better bars, and I had more crowd reaction. And he got booed for 75-80% of his second round. So going into the third, I'm like, oh, he in trouble. Because I know I got the hate makers sitting. I got Nick Cannon right here behind me. Nobody know. Show ready to do what he do. I'm like, oh, he in trouble. Okay. And I said I got the, I got the angles that his first round that everybody liked. I said, I'm finna neutralize that. Oh, he in trouble. So I started off with that. Let me tell y'all for real. I never told this story, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, broke it down. Like, nigga, I remember them days. I said, I spit a verse for Cass. I remember them days. He said something like, damn, how old is he? As he was making that man, he killing them face. He was like, he that young, talking that heavy. Wow. He said, when young boy get old, I might have to smoke him. I said, man, all that shit sound good, but I'm ready now. Like, that's what I told him that. I said, I want to battle. I want to battle. Like, I want to battle. Everybody was laughing. You know, I was young. They like, man, like, everybody, you ain't ready for no Cass. You know what I'm saying? And he escorted me out, shook hands with him. It was the first time I ever met Cass. Took 2 rounds later for you to realize what I told you. I was dead ass. What Vegas got me favored to win by. I'm going to cover the spread fast. You had a 16-year head start and I hawked you down. Boy, I'm feeling like DK Metcalf. Like, that was all for that. And the crowd went crazy. It went crazy for that. That's when I got into I said I couldn't be name on name shit. That's when I got into the money. The nigga made 100. We the Avengers. He called us the Avengers. My green on Hawk status. Newsflash. I made 150,000 in Justice League. Like, that's when I started going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I started talking about he said I ain't talking about no real shit, man. I talk about the repo. I talk about the houses getting took and shit. I talk about the Gilly third round. Talk about the Gilly situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I start getting all that in the third. Like, really it wasn't even close. Like, the second and third wasn't even close.
So in the third though, we had a lot of stuff on stage. You know what I'm saying? Opposite ends of the stage, people jumping on stage real quick. You alluded to obviously Show Out, who has become a staple in more of your major in your major battles. For me, I start to see his parts begin to get more intricate as you have developed as he has developed as a rapper. So one question I do want to ask: do you ever see you and him doing a 2-on-2 together?
Yeah, nah. Just because they love Chauffeur. He 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want them to that all. That's why they love. That's why y'all every time he say something hit. If you see Show, even if he's fire all 2-on-2, it's gonna take away from his little words that you know what I'm saying. And if we do battle, I mean, like when he do jump in the battle, so we like to leave that mystery out there.
All right.
And then like I said, it was weird from the jump because this is the first time I had to battle a nigga who had security in front of him. Took the whole moment, like he got a security. Like let me would have had a security guard in front of me. They'll be laughing at me. They'll be talking bad about me. I'll be viral. I'll be memes and all this. He got a security stand. Like what the fuck going to happen on? Like we finna shoot. Like in the beginning of the battle, the crowd had to tell Cassidy, bro, get in front of your security. We can't see you. Like the nigga had the nerve to say I was nervous. I wasn't standing by him. I was all over that side of the stage. And I was in front of your security. That's why Show bumped his security, because nigga, your security was in front of you. Scary ass nigga. Like, we ain't finna do nothing to you, bro. We know you just trolling and delusional. You don't want no problems, bro. We ain't finna do nothing to you. Like the nigga rap like, bitch, let Hitman Holla rap behind a security guard. Do you know what they gonna say? Do you know what they gonna do?
I can only imagine, but I definitely peeped that, man. If you go to the 54 minutes and 47 seconds, you know what I'm saying, as a scuffle happens, he disappears. That's clear on
film. Protecting the bad. I made more than him. What bad? Like, there ain't no excuse. Like, what are y'all talking about, bro? That shit whack. Like, nigga, it's a battle. You always in it. That nigga down there was at the bar. Let me would have ran behind my niggas, man. Do you know what they'd be saying about me, bro?
You definitely be on World Star somewhere.
And it's different because he talked crazy. Like, this is the same nigga that was talking crazy to me. Everybody loved it. Yeah, Cash, you see how my hands fly? All this dumbass shit. A little bullshit scuffle happened. Look, and you always at the bar behind security. I could have complained to ARP like, bro, I'm not rapping, man. This nigga got his hand in the pocket like he got a gun. I don't feel safe. I had them killers there with me, man. I wish they would have, man. We wasn't worried about none of that. Cash stood behind the security the whole fucking battle, bro.
No, it definitely, I mean, you can definitely see it on camera as, you know what I'm saying, Show Out is jumping in. He definitely starts to creep. He definitely starts to creep.
Got out of there, bro. Got out of there. And I'm not even saying, like, people keep saying, oh my God, like he got on, like, my nigga, it's a battle. Let K Shine pop up with security on stage, bro. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? You don't see the niggas who that should have security on stage. You don't see this kind of shit for niggas who talk so crazy, putting up dumbass pictures and all these interviews talking crazy still. Bro, you had security with you, bro. I'd never, ever argue with Cassidy again. I'd never take him serious again in real life. You had security with you on stage at a battle rap event, bro.
No, that's a fact. That's definitely one of the first for me. Definitely one of the first for me.
He harmless, bro. Like, he harmless, bro. Like, he. Oh, man.
So the scuffle breaks out. Now, knowing how did you even get Nick Cannon into the venue without nobody knowing who he was? Like, how did that play out? Was he sitting in the car waiting for you to get on stage?
Nah, yeah. I mean, when I walked on stage, he walked on stage. He was in our tribe, but you know it's COVID, so everybody got masks. But he had the mask that all you can see is your eyes. So he had all that over, like, you know what I'm saying. He had the mask on.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? So had the mask on, then he had the hoodie on until he had to come out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had a lot of people. You saw the St. Louis Cardinals jersey, like that was the image. Like that's why I was $1 million on stage. I wanted people to see the image. Like it's St. Louis everywhere. You know, I have other homies there too from Chicago and from Bompton. I had a lot of homies with me, but you see them St. Louis Cardinals that meant something. I had the whole city out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to St. Louis, man. I love my city. But
It's a fact.
Yeah, so Nick was right there the whole time, you know. So he lucky that the scuffle messed up the timing of that, because right after the show it was Nick, and it would have been really crazy, but the scuffle took 15 minutes. So I had to redo the men's show for the third time, then bring Nick out. It still landed, but the scuffle, because he was like, show do that all the time, like, you know, come out and say what he's saying. It's part of battle rap. Ain't no scuffle happened when he did it with K-Shine, the little surf fake look, like, you know what I'm saying? Just that wasn't none, like, it ain't nothing took 15 minutes but for Cassidy, because he got security and police and shit with him, bro. Like, so that fucked it up. But you know what I'm saying? He came out, and like I said, this how I know I just fall back from the culture until it's time for me to battle. Like, no interviews, no nothing, no tweeting about that shit, because bro, they laughed at Cassidy when he told me I'm a Nick Cannon flunky. He don't really like me. I can't get him to come to the battles. He don't fuck with you and all this shit. Oh yeah, Holla, use a joke. He don't fuck with you. This and that. I bring Nick Cannon, a mogul, Mariah Carey baby father. I bring this man to the middle of a battle in a pandemic, and niggas saying, why you bring him out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
like, I can't win, bro. Like, I can't win. My friends acting like I just brought him out. Like, hey, I know somebody famous. That was a rebuttal to everything y'all was laughing at and what Cassidy said. And then people like, well, he came out and shook his hand. My nigga, Cassidy didn't diss Nick Cannon, and Nick Cannon, I didn't bring Nick Cannon out there to be a goon. I brought Nick Cannon out to let you know this my man. He'll pull up wherever I want him to pull up at. Why wouldn't he shake Cass' hand? He shook his hand like, yeah, what's up, bro? This my nigga. I'm here supporting. What's up? You know what I'm saying? If I would have told Nick Cannon, man, go out there, don't shake his hand and mean mug him, they'll be saying, oh my God, he corny. You know he ain't tough. Why he acting like that? I can't win, bro. I can't win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything I do, bro, they gonna flip it. And I noticed that. That's why I'm like, I'm just gonna fall back. I ain't gotta do no interviews. The footage speak for itself. Of the most non-biased person in the whole battle rap community is Jay Black, bro. Like, so that his one opinion really cancel out all of theirs, because all them niggas got secret motives. Niggas want to battle me. They hate me. I don't speak to them. I don't fuck with them. They hate me. Jay Black don't give a fuck about me or Cass. Got the biggest platform and the bloggers, and he's from Philly. He gave it to me 3-0. That's why they really mad, because they talking all that shit. Him, man, a Philly native, unbiased, gave it to me 3-0 because he broke the footage down, bro. All you got to do is break the footage down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Break it down. You can hate me all you want, say what you want. Get to the footage and break it down. First round, he was good. He was good. But he had 2 minutes of nothing. That hurt him. How could you give him that over mine when my shit was 10 minutes of every bar niggas is going crazy? Second round, he got booed 6 times as more and never got it back. Third round, he got booed 5 times. How the fuck did he beat Hitman Holla, bro?
Hey, man, I'm not going to lie to you. So, at the end of the day, I believe 2 things can be right about this battle. First thing being first, Cassidy gave us the best performance we've ever seen him give. We can admit that. But we also have to admit that I have the battle 3-0 Hitman Holla. Both things can be true.
But the thing is, since it won the best Hitman Holla because of the second, because then they trying to say that battle was entertaining. They trying to make it seem like, nigga, I was just whack, or the battle wasn't as whack as they trying to make it. Was still entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It still was. A lot of people just want to run with, oh, Hitman could have did more. Bro, my first round was the typical Hitman. The second was drying the building. The third round, I had the biggest moment of the night. I had the best delivery between Cash. I had the better performance. I had the better lines. I had better everything, bro. There's no way you can look at that battle and be like, but I get it. I was supposed to smoke him. But when the playing field, when you giving me a 12-foot rim and I'm one hand and just two hand, it looked regular. But you gave me a 12-foot rim. When you raise the rim down to 8 feet for Cassidy and he touching the rim, y'all going crazy. That's what I had to deal with, bro. That crowd and them, they didn't want me to kill Cassidy. Don't matter what happened. They was going crazy if the nigga told me my mouth couldn't close. Their name Hitman, holla at the dentist that fucked you up. They going crazy. Like, bro, that's what I'm battling, and that's what y'all saying, beat me, bro. It's jealousy, it's envious, it's all that shit, bro. Them battle rappers, I'm just looking at them niggas like, bro, I don't even get mad no more. 5 years ago, I'd be at all they next falls. But now I'm just like, bro, I don't tweet niggas, I don't talk to niggas. They see me in person, don't say shit to me, bro. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. I'm good, bro. If I showed them niggas that PayPal from the pay-per-view stream sales I got, bro, they'll really hate me. You think they hate me now?
Okay.
Them niggas hoes, bro. All them niggas hoes, bro.
So when you announced this interview, man, you said you were leaving, and a lot of people, you kind of left that up to their interpretation. So do you want to explain what you're actually leaving? Are you leaving battle rap? Are you leaving RBE? You know what I'm saying? What does Hitman Holla leaving really mean for the culture?
I mean, when I battle once every 2-3 years anyway. You know what I'm saying? So when I say I don't respond, I stop responding. If the last 2-3 years, whatever, I stop responding to battle rap Twitter. Like I don't argue with people, I don't argue with bloggers, I don't argue with battlers. I don't even show up to events no more. I don't even do none of that, bro, because of the hate I get. Like all the shit I done for the culture and the way they hate and shit, I'm just out of it. So when I say I'm leaving, I mean my battle promo done and shit is over with. Like I'm gone. Like I'm finna focus on MTV, focus on BET, focus on my movie, on my music. I'm finna focus on that. So when I say I'm leaving, it's mean I'm done with the battle rap topic as a whole, just like I did after I battled Bill Collector. Battle Bill Collector 2019. I ain't start talking battle rap really until end of 2020, 21. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I'm just done with that shit, bro. Like, cause all they want to do, bro, they just want to hate on me, and they think that's gonna make me be like, y'all hate on me so much, let's battle. It ain't. I'm just out y'all way, bro. Like, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? I see the type of time y'all on, from the bloggers to the battle rappers, male and female. It's cool. Like, say what y'all want, bro. Like, everybody who left that building left like, I'll go watch Hitman Holla again live. Niggas walked up to me like, bro, they say you something else live. The camera don't do you no justice. People, everybody in the building walking up to me like that, telling RIP, like, bro, you watching Hitman live is amazing. Like, so I don't know what they trying to, the narrative they trying to paint on the internet and all that shit. Like, bro, I don't never even get on the internet and recap none of they bum ass battles, none of them boring shits. Like, they calling my shit went the shit they be doing is like, I can't believe it, bro. I'm like, man, you niggas, bro. I'm just done with battle rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I come back, then I've got a promo and got to deal with the little shit, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm gone. Like, yeah, I got it, bro. I wasn't finna do no interview, like, at all. Like, niggas was like, man, Hitman ain't did no interview. You could tell he lost. Like, 4 or 5 years ago, they would have got to me. Like, nigga, I'm like, y'all got it, whatever, bro. I'm gone, man. I'm enjoying life, man. Yeah, I got it, bro. Yeah, I got it.
You know, they say heavy is the head that wears the crown. I mean, we also gotta be honest, Hitman Holla. You are not a shy personality. You know what I'm saying? You definitely put the pressure on yourself. You put yourself in situations.
Yeah. And then I never folded. And I never folded not one time. Like, niggas, this is probably one of the best Hitman Holla performance, but don't let them lie to you and act like it's just one. My first round was still the best first round of the night. Was still round of the night. The loudest reaction, the most participation from a crowd, the most, every bar was still that. And then the third still had the biggest moment of battle rap history. I brought out Nick Cannon on the stage, a rebuttal. Like, I still shook the room first in 3 rounds. Like, I mean, my first round and third round still did what I did. My second round was dry, cool. I lived with it. Fought through it. They still cheer. I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be trying to talk like, bro, I be seeing y'all battles. I see y'all battles. Y'all not doing nothing. Y'all not leaving no legacy. You niggas are stuck. Y'all niggas gonna be stuck on the app forever. You niggas gonna be stuck on it like you niggas not even involving. You niggas been rapping just as long as me. You're nowhere. Niggas don't know y'all nowhere, bro. Soon as they step out YouTube into a real street that's not bad, nobody know them, bro. That's why they hate me, bro. They don't do numbers. They money not going up. They stuck at the same weight because they're not growing. That's why they can't get no bigger bag. Because you're not growing. You're not excelling outside of battle rap. So why not hate Holla? Why not hate Hitman who been doing this shit? I main evented 11 years ago. Tim, I main evented 11 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many niggas, like, I know why they hate me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it, it's cool, bro. I just rather fall back. Y'all ain't gonna hear from me. I'm not trying to wait. Do y'all thing, bro.
And so you already know the chat is definitely already spinning the narrative that Cassidy retires you. You know that's gonna be the narrative.
It's always like it don't matter what narrative. Like once I realized I brought out Nick Cannon, and they telling me why you bringing out Nick Cannon, I knew it was over. I'm like, oh, I see what I'm out y'all way. Y'all telling me why I brought out Nick Cannon when y'all laughed at a man for telling me I barely know Nick Cannon and he wouldn't do that. I said, oh yeah, y'all. I said, oh, I see what kind of game y'all playing. Well, I don't need to play this game. And at the end of the day, no matter what they said, that Philly J Black opinion is gonna hunt. They hate that because it don't matter. You niggas is no matter what y'all say. There's somebody from Philly. They gave me the battle 3-0. It ain't one person in St. Louis that'll tell you Cassidy won. Doesn't matter, bro. So they gotta live with their fact that they gotta lie, still be envious, and say Hitman terrible. They don't mean nothing. My next bag gonna be bigger than what they get for 5-6 battles combined when I come back or whenever I do battle. Like, man,
I know you saying that you about to walk away, you about to step back and get back into your other bags. Yeah. However, we know, you know what I'm saying, RBE, they have great businessmen over there. The URL have great businessmen over there. You've done great business with both companies. Let's say they offer you a bag you can't refuse. Can we possibly see you in late 2021, early 2022?
I mean, yeah, I always battle. I ain't gonna never stop. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never stop. Like whether I'm 50, as long as I can walk, I'm always battle. But you know what I'm saying? It just all depends on if it makes sense. It makes sense, you know.
So I got a couple names that I think could make sense. One I think is probably the most anticipated battle for me personally that I definitely want to see. Of probably the most entertaining battle that hasn't happened, which would be a Hitman Holla versus Briz Rothstein.
Yeah, that's the one that was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely Hitman versus Briz would be a goodie. If I do, it'll be Briz. That's everybody else probably nah. I ain't battling nobody else, but if I come back, it'll be Briz.
Damn. Well, you heard it here. You heard it here first. If Hitman Holla come back, it's gonna be Briz Rothstein. So we ain't even gotta watch the trailer for this one no more.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, that might, you know, ain't no telling when that is. You know, it ain't. It is what it is, bro. But it's just the funny thing is they do all that talking, bro, just to want to see me. Like, it just, I do so much shit, Tim. It's like, why put all my blood, sweat, and tears in this shit just for people just to hate? You know what I'm saying? Like the fans, and I got my core fans, but it's just like them niggas, bro. That shit's so toxic over there, bro. Like, They just hate you for no reason, bro. Like, I ain't did shit to none of you niggas. What the fuck you fans hate me for? Like, god damn. Like, I understand why the battlers hate me, but why you fans? Like, nigga, what I do to y'all? Like, damn, nigga. Like, so they hate when I win, bro. They hate that I win. They hate that for a nigga who can't rap and all this shit. They don't got no bars. They hate that I keep winning, bro. They hate it. They hate it, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, Hitman. You sound like another St. Louis great who recently just, you know what I'm saying, kind of took a step back from battle rap, or just announced that he's taking a step back from battle rap, man. You sound like Verb right now.
Yeah, Verb done though. Like Verb done. I ain't saying I'm done. Like I'm a battle again, but whether it's a couple years from now, I'm a battle again, probably a couple years or some shit. Like, you know, when I come back, but Verb done. You know, Verb. See, Verb different. You know, Verb gave the coaches all. Verb battled 7 times in 1 month before. Like, they don't appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Verb battle everybody. They don't appreciate it. It's just like, why? Niggas get to a point where like, why would you do something that the people you doing it for don't even appreciate it? It ain't really about the money all the times, especially nigga like me. that the bag I get a bag that nobody's probably gonna ever see. I just got a bag that nobody probably ever is gonna get ever, and I can turn it down because I know I can get it elsewhere. So it's all about, do I want to, like, when you got to go into battles knowing they just want you to lose no matter how good you do, it's be like, damn, like, nigga, why should the fuck would I do this? If you just going into a battle where you just know, don't matter, you could be on your A+ game, they gonna just try to say you lost. You be like, is it worth it? Is it worth your time?
No, I definitely understand, man. I definitely understand. Well, I know, for me, for most of the battle rap community, man, we love what you do. We love who you are. You are authentically you. You've been that for over a decade now, and unapologetic about it. So, whether it is, you know what I'm saying, a year or two, or whenever you decide to come back, I know that the people are definitely gonna be waiting.
I might come back. What's this, 2021?
Yeah.
2025.
God damn. Hopefully I'm not doing the battle rap thing in 2025. Oh, you got to find somebody else.
You already in the coach. You can't leave 10 years out. 10 years out. Everybody, every other blog, it's 10 years in. You got 8-9 years to go, buddy.
Oh man, that's funny. No, that's funny. So obviously the Briz Rothstein is one battle that you said, you know what I'm saying, you would want. That's it. Nobody else. No Geechee Gotti. No Murder Moot.
Nah, that's it. I'm only gonna fuck with Briz, and just if we can make that happen in a couple years, just Briz. That's it. Yeah,
hey. Well, y'all hear it, man. Y'all better go find Briz, and we're gonna have a conversation, because a Hitman Holla versus Briz Rothstein, we don't want to see that Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao, y'all 55. You trying to remix it, your 12 game. You know what I'm saying? You trying to see all that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get y'all when y'all, you know what I'm saying, while the material's still fresh now.
I know, man, but nah, ain't no telling. We'll figure it out.
No, man, but honestly, man, let the people know what else you got going on, where they can find you. Obviously, you walking away from battle rap for a little bit. It's not for a while. It's just, you know what I'm saying, goodbye, be right back.
I mean, I do that every battle, though. I do that every battle.
Yeah, but you're talking 2025. You know, people don't know if you playing with that or not.
I took 3 years off before. I took 4 years. I took 4 years off. Well, I took 3 years off. That's what I do. Like, that's what I do. Besides, so I mean, but now I'm on Games People Play BET. #1 show, season 2. Got a crazy role in that. You think they hate me now? They gonna hate me when they see that. MTV just came back on. I say MTV. Wild 'N Out just came back on MTV today. I mean, as a matter of fact, the episode came on at 8.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. We got season 16. We finna start filming. Movies finna drop. My single with T Grizzly gonna drop. And trying to more business ventures, man. Trying to get to the bag, stay out the way, stay out these people's way.
No, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Well, I definitely appreciate your time, not once, but twice. You know what I'm saying? Even the 45-minute drive to make sure we got it right, man. I definitely.
I was gonna make sure you got your good one, man. I appreciate. Hey, just stay focused in this, man. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna be a bumpy ride in this battle culture. Just stay focused, man. Hopefully this jump starts you. You know what I'm saying? For STL Native, I want to see you doing good. Do your thing, Tip. I appreciate the love. I'm gonna send you my info. I need some merch too. I need some hoodies. I need all that.
Oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We got you, man. You ain't gotta worry about nothing, baby. You might get a hoodie before I get a hoodie at this point.
I appreciate that love, my boy. I love you, dog.
I definitely will.
Subscribe, like, and share all that stuff with my man.
Definitely appreciate y'all, man. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Like always, we just getting started.